Hey guys, today we're working with our letter I, and with our letter I, we're going to be working on a shapes illusion. And our shapes illusion is going to be done with circles, and you can pick, black's one of the better markers or colors to use that really shows different types of illusions. So what we're going to start with is a couple circles, and if you're going to make your circles red, you can use the red to draw the circles. If you want to use blue, you can make blue to draw the circles. And you can put as many as you want. This example here has 3. You can make 4, you can make 5. It's up to you how many you want to make. But your first job is to start with the circles. So let's see, I'll put a big one right here. And then I'm half of a circle. I'm going to make them kind of get a little bit smaller as they go further back. I'll put one over here. And then I'm going to put another one over here. Remember we talked about space when in our Arts of Elements book. As they went further back, they got a little bit smaller. Maybe put one there, and then maybe put one trickling over here. And then I'll stop there. Or maybe we'll put one over here. Finish it up over there. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's up to you how many you would like to use as you begin. Okay, next step is we're going to go straight down in between the circles. We don't want to go in the red circles, but I'm going to take, I've asked you to use that loose leaf paper, so that way that line paper, you can use the lines as a guide for your illusions and when you start to color. So I'm going to trace the red line, and then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go straight down, stop when I get to the red. All right, stop when I get to the red. And I don't want to go through the red because I'm going to be working on that circle. So we'll stop when we get to the red. That's why it was just a little bit easier to do a different color when you do the inside. So red or yellow. Sorry, I think my line's got a little crooked over there. And I'll try to trace this red line or the pink line over there. And then maybe I'll stop there. I got a little crooked right here, but that's okay. It'll still work. You know what? Yeah, I got a little crooked. But we'll go with it anyways. I just need to make this one. Maybe we'll go here, and we'll go with one there. So let's see, maybe I'll make extras in there. So once your lines are finished, just make sure the line goes all the way up. I guess I'll add one more right here on the circles of the dots. The next step is to begin coloring. Now when it's time to color, you want to color every other space. So from the blue line, okay, from the blue line, the top of the blue paper, the loose leaf paper, I want to color just that shape. Oh. Oops. So from the blue to the blue, there we go. And from the blue to the blue, these are the blue lines. I'm just coloring that whole space. All right, so I'm going to pick one row to start with, and I'm going to go all the way up. And your lines can be skinny, they can be thick. And we're just using that as a guide. And it's the width of the paper. And then I'll just guess once I get to the top. All right, so I did one row. Now when I go to the next row, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to kind of go to where the white space is. And over here, in this side, I'm going to color the opposite. So it's going to go white, black, and I'm going to go up, filling that in every other one. It's important to go every other one, so that way your illusions and your lines are crisp. Make sure that your coloring is neat as you're going up. I like to use these dry erase markers. I think they work out great. So if you don't have a black marker, you can always use those. And these lines here, I did were a little bit thicker than the ones on the example. So the lines can change depending on what you would like to use. All right, so we'll go over here. So I find the white one, the white space, and then I go straight across because that one's going to be black. And then from there, I just go every other one. I skip one blue. Okay, I got to find the white so I can fill in the black. For the illusions, you don't want to go all the way across black. You want to change it up. That's what makes them crisp and neat. So this one. And I hope you enjoyed that optical illusion we saw with Starry Night. As that spinner is spinning, and it's black and white as well too. As it's spinning, it makes the illusion of the stars and the sky and the way that Vincent van Gogh painted his Starry Night, it makes it look realistic. So it looks like it's really moving when we know that it's not. All right, we'll fill these in here. Now, you could always do this illusion with other shapes. It doesn't have to be circles. It could be squares. It could be hearts. We picked circles today just because, but you can always do something different. All right, let's go this one. Let's see, where you go. Let's see, I'll make this one here, that one's there. And we had that big extra space up at the top where there was no lines. So you could just make up those lines as you go. There we go. And if you make a mistake somewhere, maybe you put two blacks next to each other somewhere, don't panic. Let me know as soon as you do, and I'll help you out with how to fix it. You can always make up a new line that wasn't really there, and as long as your pattern, don't color it real thick black, as long as your pattern slowly changes, black, white, it will blend in, and sometimes you might not even be able to notice it if you make a mistake. So don't worry if it happens. All right, so we're about done. I'm just getting the little edges here. There we go. Remember, if we're going too fast, you will have time as we play our song of the day to work on your illusions a little bit more. Okay, so important to have crisp, clean lines. That's important. And it's important to have nice, neat lines. All right, so Chase's inside he's working on is going to be blue. You want to hold it up, see what you have so far? All right, and mine will be red. Looking great, looking cool. And if you have grid paper is always great to use as well too. So grid paper or the line paper works just as well. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do with the circles here. Okay, you can do these a number of ways. All right, we can start with a curve. Let's see. If I curve this sort of like a half of a moon or a rainbow, and I keep it going all the way up, and then in the middle here, okay, if you want, you could color that and do that as your, looks like it's going down into a hole or a tunnel. If you want to keep the checkered illusion look, from the bigger space right here, you come up with like a letter V. See that V? And then you just add maybe two more lines. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. All right, so let's try that again. Rainbow, 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 V. Okay, see that letter V? And then we just add maybe, we'll add 2 here because it's getting smaller. All right, it looks like it's going down a tube or tunnel. All right, same here. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. Only 3 rainbows, a letter V. And maybe we just stick with the letter V. Rainbow, rainbow, V, V. All right, and then once you start to color them, here maybe we just do this one. And then we'll go here. We might have to add more lines here because this one is the biggest because it's the closest to us. All right, and then once you start to color your circles, you're going to do the same thing. It's going to be every other one. So I'll just demonstrate this one, and then I'll get ready to pause and stop, and we will share our Pokemon pick of the day. So same idea. When you're coloring the circle shapes, These are going to be a lot easier, and you'll probably do a lot faster than the black. Okay, so there we go. There's one, and I'll color the rest while we share our Pokemon pick of the day. Our letter today was the letter I. We looked at illusions, and our illusions were done with circles and patterns, and maybe sometimes they appear to be moving. Your eyes may see something, sometimes that's not really there. So illusions are fun to look at and fun to create. All right, so I'm going to finish mine. Chase, our Pokemon pick of the day is... Da-da-da-da.
Indeedee. She has a health of 180 and does 10 damage.
Wow, fantastic. Great job today, guys. We'll share our examples as we are creating. And if you make a mistake, please don't panic. Just let me know and we'll fix it by just adding a new line if we need to. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.